Hello everybody, Jimmy's Promo here, and welcome to part 20 of a 21-part series of the Galaxy Note 7. And what I'll do is for 21 consecutive days, I will be uploading a new video at 10 a.m. So if this is brand new, make sure you guys go on back and check out the other 19 videos before this. And I also have one more video after this to conclude the 21-part series. So in this video here, I will be talking about some of the best camera features on the Galaxy Note 7. So pretty much every phone I've ever had, I've always done little reviews for it, and I've always covered everything about the camera. And usually it's towards the beginning, and so I'm going to put this one towards the end. And so a couple of these are a little hidden. So the coolest thing that you'd be able to do is when you go inside of the camera and you touch on the screen, you have this little light bulb down here. So you can actually swipe this left or right to actually change the brightness of the image that you're about to take, depending on what type of light is surrounding you. The other thing that you'd be able to do is I'll lift this up a little bit, and you can kind of see how it's, a little gray here, but watch this. If I was to press and hold on this very bright area, it kind of darkens it, and it shows a little bit more details of the little corners and edges and stuff like that. This is basically the autofocus and the auto exposure lock. So it is not only focusing on that area, but it's also holding the exposure. So if I was to touch the screen, you'll see it goes a little bit lighter. And then over here where it is darker, I'll press and hold, and you see that it got a little bit lighter. So this is going to help you guys if you guys are at concerts and lights are changing and things change all the time. It's a way to actually autofocus on the subject, but also get the exposure that you need. And the other thing is going to be with the camera UI. So this is one of the first things I did kind of talk about in the long video of the Galaxy Note 7, which this is just basically if you swipe it going to the right hand side, this is going to be all your different shooting modes. And then if you swipe it over going to the left hand side, this is your live filters. And then if you were to swipe down or up, it really doesn't matter what you do, and it's going to switch which camera you're using, either the rear facing or the front facing. Now, one of the other ones I would like to talk about is selective focus. So you choose on selective focus, and what it is you're basically focusing on an object that's within 20 inches of where this camera is going to be. And what you do is you focus on that object, you actually tap right where it is at to focus, and then you take the image. Now, I'd love to show an example of me doing it live, but it's really easy. What you can do is do a little setup like this. So what I did was I ran upstairs, and I put a little object in front of me, and I went within 20 inches. And what I did was, this is kind of what it looked like right in the frame. I just tapped on that little image right there, and then it focused. Then I took the image. So what you'll see is if you were to tap here, it will focus in the camera, and then the background will start to get blurred out, exactly kind of like how it's shown here. So if you would like to change, if you would like it to be focused near or far or all of it, you just reopen the image, and once you touch on it right here, so with the near focus, you will be focusing on what is near. So if I was to bring this a little bit closer, let's go to the far focus. So now you can see that the background is now in focus and the foreground is not. So if I was to go on back, so you can kind of see the differences right there. And then pan focus actually keeps everything in focus for you. So this is actually how you'd be able to take images that'll look similar to a DSLR camera, which is crazy awesome. Now this very last tip is to show you how you'd be able to put one of these shooting modes onto the home screen. So if you're somebody who always likes to do a slow motion video or a panorama photo, or you always like to take pictures of food, what you do is you basically swipe it on over to where all the shooting modes are at. On the very top right hand side, you do have the settings icon on the very top, and this is where you choose the option to add shortcut to home screen. And then you just choose which one you would like to choose. So I will do the virtual shot, and done. When I go on back, you're going to notice I do have virtual shot that is on my home screen. So that was basically me showing you guys off about 4 or 5 things that is the main features or something that is hidden that you may not have known in the camera of the Galaxy Note 7. So I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys hit on like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.